I'll go to Indy. I was really impressed with Anthony, and I can't quote Anthony Richardson for some reason, man. I just
We're believers, man.
Yeah,
Believers.
that's right.
We're believers.
believe ours. Just physically, he looked really good and played fast, and the ball went to the right place often. So, I don't know what they're going to do, but it's hard for me to not name him the starting quarterback if I'm Shane Steichen.
Wow.
That was going to be my follow-up for you, Dan. Out here in Indy, obviously that's the biggest thing. We made a sign with Xavier Howard, but the quarterback naming QB1 is the hugest thing we're going into this season. What did you see preseason from both of these guys that will make an argument for either one to be QB1? I know you say you don't want to quit, AR. We believe ours for sure.
I believe ours.
But where are you at? What you need to see from either one of these guys to be named a starter?
I go back to week 1, okay? So against Baltimore, I thought Daniel was sharp. I thought Daniel got the ball because, like D-Butt, they got really talented guys, right? On offense, there's 3 or 4 guys Downs is really good, and A.D. Mitchell's really good, and Pittman's obviously a really big-time player, and then they got Mo Alley Cox, and then Warren looks and you're like, just get him the ball. I thought Daniel did that in week 1 versus Baltimore relatively sharply, and then Anthony had the moment of the fumble, and you're like, God bless, dude, just figure it to freak out.
Yep.
And
Well
you get that small body of work. And then this past weekend, I watched Daniel, first quarter 8:28, misses a touchdown. First quarter 4:03, misses a touchdown. I thought the ball down the sideline, first quarter 2:08 to Warren, nice throw. And so, this ball, nice throw. Guy's wide open, but nice throw, okay? And then Anthony, I go, good out, good keeper, really good sail, really nice clean stop, played fast. 40 yards, a 40-yard throw, the elite throw with 1:11 in the second quarter. So I thought Anthony was really impressive this past week, and I think D-Bud, I settle on this, and I don't know the building well enough. If you name Daniel, do you lose Anthony? If you name him, do you lose him?
Should that?
And
play
then the
a
reality
part
of
in it, is that? I mean,
if they're even, right? Because even on the other side, like if you start AR, can you ever go away from him then? Because then you lose him mid-season.
We always said the locker room knows because we only see the preseason games, which are, it's a glorified live scrimmage practice. But the guys see both of these guys take reps at the 1s, reps at the 2s. You see them in and out of huddle. You see them interact with, coaches and players and you see the whole thing. So when Shane names the starter, it shouldn't be a surprise to the locker room. It should be maybe some people outside. But inside that locker room, Anthony knows either he won the job or he lost, and the same thing with Daniel. So as the head coach, when you're making that's why you're getting paid the big bucks. And
it's also, D-Bud, it's also the variable of he needs to play. And so if you name Daniel the starter, like my thought is, you're kind of saying, all right, we're moving on from him. Because if you're naming Daniel the starter, you're naming Daniel the starter in the hopes that he plays well enough that your guys are winning games and you're a competitive football team and he's the guy for the year. Well, then you're not. Anthony's going into year 4 without playing football. We're having a Trey Lance situation then all over again. And so I'm happy that I don't have to make the decision because, there's parts of me that sit there and see it in a lot of different ways.
Man, I want to go to Tone in a second, but I think you're right, Orlovsky, and this is part of the issue is it should be who's the best quarterback, play the best quarterback. That's not, these things don't exist in a vacuum, and so it's if let's say Daniel's the starter, then to me it's it's over. Anthony Richardson is at some point going to be on another team. He is going to be Trey Lance. It's the reality. It sucks. And I agree he needs to play, and I kind of would like to see him play. But if that's what's best for the team, then I think that's what Steichen has to do. But it is not, these decisions do not, unfortunately, exist in a vacuum.